Back on Tennis Channel Live with our UTR match of the day. Universal Tennis Rating combines competition, score, and history to go into a rating that we find different than your ranking. So, the match of the day, Karen Khachanov and Leo Mayer, 37 in the world, the young Russian, the Argentine at 45. When it comes to UTR, Khachanov, much greater advantage. And then how about the clay UTR? So how have they performed in the last year on clay? Once again, Khachanov, 15.56 to 15.34. So a decided favorite heading into tomorrow's matchup.
Yeah, so you would think on paper, Khachanov a big favorite, but I don't know. They don't play the matches on paper. This is going to be on the red clay, and we'll see how it goes. But Khachanov, you see there in all three categories, is going to be the favorite.
Yeah, it's going to be a slugfest with these two power players, and the UTR does have significant gaps, but it narrows a little bit once it gets to the clay. So we'll see if Leo Mayer can get some of that dirt ball and going pretty well. But this isn't a match with subtleties. This is going to be big power tennis.
Karen Khachanov has broken through. He's got a couple wins already. He's one of our next-gen players. There's three young Russians, Rublev, Daniil Medvedev, and Khachanov, that have been playing really good tennis of late. When do you think Khachanov is going to make that breakthrough a la Zverev at a Masters 1000? I
think all these next-gen guys are competing and really chasing Zverev. Zverev is quite a bit in a class of his own right now. But Khachanov, I think, is also the real deal. I think he'll be there at some point, but it might take a little bit longer. I still think he can compete and get to maybe a second week of a slam this year. But I think next year, 2 years from now, he's going to be in the conversation a lot of times to be consistently in those second weeks.
Yeah, his game is so much power, right? He can create discomfort for any player that he plays. The challenge is going to be for him to do it consistently and to do it over 3 out of 5 sets in a major. But whenever you have that many weapons, you can't count them out. And same with Medvedev and also Rublev. Rublev's done some great stuff already. All these guys hit the ball incredibly cleanly. And look, we've been talking about next gen for a while. They're kind of now gen, except for the old guys are still doing pretty well too.
And the winner of the match between Khachanov and Leo Mayer takes on David Goffin. So it doesn't get easier for either of those guys. We've got a blockbuster lineup for you coming tomorrow on Tennis Channel. James, which of these matches are you most excited about?
I'm going to say Djokovic-Klizan, because Klizan is a dangerous player coming back from injury. He's already won a challenger this year, and he can be a bit mercurial. And Novak, to this point this year, has been a bit mercurial as well, and we'll see if he's playing as well as he was last week in Monte Carlo and really continuing that comeback for him as well.
I'm really excited to see Rafa Nadal play because he hasn't won very much lately, and because this is in Spain, I think there's a good chance there'll be people that will support him, but he is playing another Spanish player. But let's be honest, it would be nice if Rafa got a win because we want him to get confident on clay and clear some of that cloudy confidence level.
He's playing on Pista Rafa Nadal, by the way. So, I mean, what's that like to step out on a court that has your name? That's surreal.
That is definitely a surreal feeling, one that I can't.
It's like you in Connecticut, Jay.
I play on court TC+, and so on court TC+ tomorrow, we got Garcia Lopez, Nishikori, great matches there as well. So I'll tell you what, the Barcelona Open has some unbelievable tennis, great field, and whether you're on court Steve Weissman, court TC+, or just Tennis Channel Live court, you got it all.
You really do. We'll have you covered starting bright and early tomorrow, James.
Who's bringing the donuts tomorrow? Is tomorrow my day or not?
I think it's your day.
Oh, man.
I saw a bunch still left downstairs, so you can get one before you leave. Some big-time matches today, even more coming up tomorrow for Leaf, Paul, and James. I'm Steve Weissman saying so long. Thanks for watching Tennis Channel Live. We'll see you tomorrow for Rafa, Novak, and more.